it has to show the login page. It has to show the login page. It has to show the login page. Okay, when you are clicking the Gmail or anything in your master component, it has to show this one automatically. And after that, after giving of your credentials, it has to show one page. If the credentials is wrong, it has to show another page. So this is my master component. This is my master component. This is my master component. And this is login page. This is the login page where we are getting automatically in the master component. Here I need some username. Some login page I need first. I want heading as the login, and later I need some username, and after that I need some password. And if I want to check whether the credentials are wrong or not, I have to use one button, right? When we are clicking the button, then only it will gives the assurance you are giving the current credentials or not, yes or no. So this is the heading I need, and username, password I need. So when I am clicking on the username, it has to show some field set. Enter your username here. Okay, when I am clicking on the password, enter your password here. It has to show like this. After that, it has to show one button which is nothing but the click me. What it has to? It has to be some button, that is the click me button. Click me button you need. So this is the thing I need. Okay, when I am giving the credentials here, I am giving some credentials here. Suppose admin I am giving. Admin, and here also I am giving some credentials. Which is nothing but here also I am giving some credentials, which is nothing but the admin I am giving. So here when I am giving here credentials, okay, these are my credentials. I am clicking on the click me button. Then it has to show one dashboard page, which is nothing but login successfully. If the credentials are wrong, it has to show what? It has to show error page. When I am clicking the credentials, it has to show one page. That page name is the what? Dashboard page, which is the we have to give dashboard page. This is the dashboard page. Here, this is the dashboard page. Here it has to give one message. Here it has to give some message like login successfully. Some whatever the message you need, that message you can keep here. Successfully. Login successfully. Okay, and if it is the error, if it is whatever the credentials you are given, that credentials is wrong, then what it has to show? It has to show one page. That page is the error page. Here, okay, so this is the example whatever we are doing. This is very important thing. Okay, so here you are giving some username, password. These are what? Username and password, where you are going to use this one in the HTML. When you are creating the forms, input forms is when you are creating the forms, then you are using these field sets, right? So if you want to create one particular box for this one, you have to use what? Frame set tag you have to use. Which tag you have to use? Frame set tag you have to use. And later what you have to use here? Which thing you have to use here? The field set. And if you want to give the heading for your field set, which is nothing but the box, you are using one more tag, that is the legend tag. Okay, to give the heading of your box, you are having one more tag, that is the, why don't we use H1? Means H1 is heading for all the things. Okay, so if you want to give the caption for your box, then you have to use one tag, that is the legend tag. To create these forms, these all things you are using here field set tag. We are using field set tag. Is it clear to everyone? Yes, shall we move to the page? Shall we move to the program? So here, how many components we are going to create here? 4 components we are going to create here. In this master component, automatically it has to. Okay, automatically it has to show. Okay, later dashboard, when we are clicking on the credentials, it has to show dashboard, otherwise the error page. So total 4 components you have to create, and these 3 components are deploying into the master component. This master component is deploying in where? Main component. Then you have to run your program. So where you have to go here? You have to go to the, then you have to go here where? Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. In this Visual Studio Code, what you have to do? So this one I am closing, and this one also I am closing. Now once again I am opening this one. So see here. So which one? File, open folder. Which folder we are having, ma? MERN, right? MERN, select folder. In this MERN only we are having these much of files. These all files we are having. MERN only. Which one we are having here? React third, right? So this is your file folder, ma. Sorry. So React third is your folder. Open folder, React third. There we did all the programs of here. Okay. So this is your program. And this one also we finished. Single page application also, state 3, these all things we finished. We finished these all programs, right? So now you have to create your program. So how we are going to create? One more time I am saying, please listen carefully who don't know how to create your React.js project. Okay, so view, terminal. So what you have to switch? Command prompt only it is. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything. Okay, now I have to create my project, right? So how I am going to create my project here? npm create void @latest. Kanpisunda? Is it visible to all? Is it clear? Yes? Okay. Now enter. Project name we are doing login program, right? So I am writing that one only. Login example. Login underscore, otherwise hyphen example. Login example. Now which framework I am doing? React. Which? Java. Enter. Now it is going to install. Yes, okay, it was installed successfully. Yes, now to create these pages, to create login and dashboard and error pages, and it has to show in your master component, means it has to be navigate. To navigate your page, what tag you have to use here, what you have to use? Routings, these all things you have to. So if you want to utilize link, navigate, routes, these all things in your program, you have to ask the permission from React, and you need to install one library. What is that library? React hyphen router hyphen tom@6. How we are going to install? First you have to switch to your project. Yes or no? So in your project only you have to install, otherwise any other way in your project only, right? So what you have to do? Control C. If you want to terminate this one, yes sir, yes kodte emotundi, what will happen? React third. But if you want to switch to your project, you have to cd hyphen what is your project name? Login hyphen example. Now you are switched to your project, right? Now you have to install your library. How you are going to install your library? npm install. Tell me if you know, loudly speak out. React React hyphen routes hyphen dom @6. Yes, it was created. Library also installed. Now you have to move to the program, right? So what is your example? Login example is your play. Okay. Now I am closing my React terminal. Later when I need, I will open it. Okay, I'm closing now. Login example. So what I have to do here in this login example, I have to create my components. How many components I have to create here? 4 components. Very good. In this, how we are going to create component? New file, new folder also you can give. Okay, if you are using one folder, in that folder you are going to create your components. Then you have to give the folder to your output. Okay, now here I am creating file only here. Which file? First one is the capital letter you have to use. Master component, master dot JSX. Master dot JSX. Later, which component you have to create? New file. What? Login. L should be the capital. L should be the capital. Login dot login dot JSX. JSX. Later, what I have to use here? Right click, new file. Which one? Dashboard. DASHBOARD. Dashboard dot JSX. Later, where I have to go here? This one I have to new file. Later, which one you have to? Error page. ERROR dot JSX. Now we created 4 files. Master also there. Master, login, error, dashboard. So first, which one we will write? We will write what? This one I am closing. Portfolio, about.jsx. Error we are having, right? Login.jsx, dashboard, master, main.jsx. These all things I am closing here. Yes, once again I'm opening these all. See here. First one, what I have to open here? Login I have to open here. Okay, after writing the below components, we have to move to the main component, right? So login.jsx I am using here. Okay, so how we are going to import your file? Import React from React. Import React from React. Now function name. Okay, so we are going to create your function login. L should be the capital. Login function login, and later this one. Now if you are getting one error red mark, you people are getting tension, very much attention. When I am getting, why we are getting these all things. When you are finishing that thing, then the error will remove from that side, right? Yes or no? So now then what you have to do? You have to export your file. Export default login. L should be the capital. Login. Now, if you want to write the logic of your program, where you are going to write your logic of your program? In the return, you are going to write your logic. Return. In this return, what tag you are using here? React dot fragment tag we are using here. React dot fragment. In between, we are writing. Now, in this login page, what the things we are having? We are having one username field box we are having, and password field box we are having, one button also we are having. First you have to create these 3. Yes or no? So how we are going to write these 3? Now tell me how we are going to write. So you are using one box, right? So that one we are calling as what? Field set. Yes or no? FIELD, field set. Field set tag we are using. Field set tag we are using. To give the caption of your field set, which tag we are going to use? Legend tag we are going to use. Legend tag we are going to use. In this legend tag, which one you have to give as the name? Login only, right? LOGIN. Login. Login is my caption. Now you have to create the button, field boxes. So first one is the username box. How we are going to give that one? Input type equals to what? What you are going to enter here? Input type equals to what? Text or what? Text. Input type equals to text. And in that text, in that box, what you have to show? Enter your username, right? So that one what we can call? Placeholder you can call. Placeholder, placeholder, placeholder equals to what you can write? Enter, enter username. Enter username. This one will display on that box. Okay. So input username. Okay. This one also finished. And after that, I need some break. Means I want to give some gap here. Here for that to give the breaks, what you have to use here? Break tag you have to use here. You have to use break tag. BR tag. Later, I am creating my box for your for what? Password. How we are going to give here? Input type. Input type equals to what? Password. Input type equals to password. Password. Password only. PWD we have to give. Password only we have to give, right? Password. Later what you have to give? Placeholder. Placeholder. What you have to give in this placeholder? Enter your password. Enter your password. Password. Right? So later I am closing this one. Input tag. I am closing this input tag. Later I need what? After entering your credentials, you have to click on the button to submit your... So what I have to use here? I have to create what? I have to create what? Button tab. Button I have to use here. I have to use what? Button I have to use here. Break, break. Later I am using one button. How we are going to create here button? Already before classes manam button click chesam manam. Button, 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 button. So here we need one what? Event we want. Means which is nothing but there you have to go and you have to click on that button. So what is the event name? On click event we need. So how we are going to write here? On click, on click, on click, on click. In this on click you have to give the function, which is nothing but what will happen when you are giving the credentials. Okay, that function we will write later. So nothing, otherwise right here only I am taking the function name also login. That only. So why it is showing 3 dots? We didn't declare that one. No, that's why it is showing that one. So after that we will declare it. Okay, so login also I finished. So here I am closing my button. Here I am giving the name as the login. Login. So my whatever the field boxes, whatever the boxes we need, those all things finished. Shall we move to the actual program? Actual logic, even fill up challenge, whatever the things we are having to fill these all things, we need some data. To catch that data, what we need? Before classes, if you are having the data exactly, means which is nothing but string is hello. Int num equals to 100. If you know the data, if you have the data particularly, we know. Then you are giving that one as the some particular and we are catching that one with the help of the use state hook. Here to catch, to keep the user friendly data, user friendly information, you are having one more hook, that is the use ref hook. Which hook we are having? Use ref hook we are having here. Okay, so you have to download, you have to, what you have to do? You have to import that one. Which hook you have to import? Use ref. Use ref. REF ref. Use ref you have to use. Okay. Here see, before class, before program, before example, what we did, we are moving from one component to another component. Only one component only we are moving. If you are having the two links also in the page 1, page 2, page 3, we are having two links also. We are going for only one link only. Yes or no? But here in this login example, whatever we wrote here, if you are clicking on the login page, it has to redirect you to two pages, either this page or this page. We are having two options. Yes or no? There, if you want to click on the moving the navigating that one component to another component, we are using link router, browser router, these all things. Here we are having one more hook, which is navigation from one component to another component. That is the use navigate component. We are having that is the use navigate. Okay, so that one also you have to import from this. So here use navigate, from where we can, from the React hyphen router hyphen down, we are going to import that one. So how we are going to import that one? Import here, which one you want to import, that one you have to, and which one you have to use navigate. Use navigate, we are going to use navigate. Use navigate, we are going to create import from the which, from React hyphen router hyphen dom @6 dom @6 awesome. No, I don't need that one. Okay, now so here we are using some use ref. How it is going to use that one? If you are giving some particular data, then you are going to use the use state. If you don't have the data, that one will be declared by the user when they are running the program, when they are executing the program, then that time they need what you have to use, that one you have to use the use ref. This use ref will be used in the field sets also. Here we are declaring where we are, after that we are going to declare that data, and that use ref will be used by here input types. So how we are going to use that one, we will see. So what I'm saying here, username I am taking here. So here before only we have to declare, right? Yes sir, no, function login before only we have to declare. Yes sir, okay. So now what you have to do here, I am having here username, one username. Here I have to use that one use ref. How we are going to catch here, reference ref, use ref. Here we are giving some, double quotes. There whatever the data by entered by the user, that one will be stored here. Okay, when we are giving the credentials, enter your username, some admin you are typing, that admin will be cached by whom? This one. That admin will be cached by whom? This one it will use. Okay, so here you have to give some which data you are using, some constant data of whatever it is. For the password also you have to give yes or no, semicolon, later constant. How you are going to give here? Constant upwd, whatever the names you want to give, you can give here. Upwd equals to, how you are going to get the reference here? Use ref hook. Use ref ref. Here in this ref you are giving double quotes. In this you are going to give double quotes. Whatever the data entered by the user there in the enter your password, that data will be cached by who? User password. And you have to navigate that one, which is nothing but when you are clicking on the button, it has to move. Yes or no? For that also, for catching that data also, you have to use one variable, right? So what variable you have to use here? I'm going to use one more variable, that is the constant navi variable I'm going to use here. Here in this use ref, and here we are doing not ref, no, we are doing the navigation. Okay, so navigation, which is nothing but when you are clicking on the button, it is moving to the another page, there navigation will happen, no? So for that purpose, what you have to do here? Use navigate. You have to give here. Use navigate, you have to give here. Is it clear to up to now? Yes or no? Before classes, what we did, if you want some data, if you want to define the data, we are using one hook, that is the use state hook. There whatever the data we are giving, that data only will be captured by the when we are running the program. But here you have to enter your username, your credentials like that. Yes or no? So those credentials will be changed according to your yourself. So that one we are taking as the reference, and here when we are entering some data on that input boxes, that one will be cached by the user references. Use reference. Okay, when the execution will happen, there you are entering some data, that data will be cached by this one. When you are clicking on the button, it has to redirect to the page, no, that one will comes to the use navigate. Is it clear to now, up to now? Yes or no? Yes. Now what you have to do? Now you have to click the button, you have to create one function. Yes or no? How we are going to create that function? Constant, some function I am writing, constant login. Here I am having arrow function I am having here. Arrow function I am having here. How we are going to write the arrow function? Like this only? Yes or no? So here I am going to write my code, my logic, what the button has to do exactly. Okay, if the login credentials are successfully, then it has to redirect to the dashboard page. If the login credentials are unsuccessful, then it has to move to the error, either this page or this page. How you are going to write? You are having two options. Which one you can use here? Actually, think this one. If the login credentials are successful, condition is successful, you are choosing first option. If the credentials are wrong, you are choosing the second statement, which is the conditional rendering. You know already conditional rendering. Okay, conditional rendering, how many members remembered, ma? A greater than B, question mark, A colon B. If A greater than B correct, it will gives the output as the A, and otherwise it will gives the B. Here also we are doing same thing. Login credentials successful, login page, dashboard page. Login credentials wrong, error page. Conditional rendering only, that is yes or no? So write that one code here. How we are going to write here? So whatever the data you are entering, that is the current data only, right? You are not storing that data before, right? So current data you are taking here. So for that, what you have to take, what you are taking here? Uname you are taking here. In this uname, what you are taking here? Current value you are taking here. Uname dot current dot value. Current dot value. VALUE. Okay, here you are taking one thing. So whatever you are defining here, that credentials you have to enter into your login credentials. So here I am giving some admin. Whatever the data you want to give, you can give your names, your username, like that. Whatever you are giving here, admin place, that one you have to enter into your login box. Okay, and here I am writing and admin, later and symbol. How you will get and symbol? And now upwd, password, upwd dot current dot value equals to admin. Here this one also I am writing as the admin only. Equals to we have to give admin. Here why we are getting this one? V should be the capital V. Okay. Value spelling tappo. Okay. Value. Okay. So then also we are getting wrong only. We should be the capital. Otherwise, what you have to complete? We will complete this one first. Later we will see. Okay. Value. Okay. So total, right after writing the condition, we will check it. It is correct or not. Okay. So these two things we have to check. Okay. These two credentials are correct. Then you are going to move to the what? Dashboard. So how we are going to give here? This one and this one. These one. After that, which one will come? Question mark. Question mark only. Question mark. Then where you have to navigate? To navigate your page, which component, which one we are having? Navi only, right? So Navi. So which page you have to move here? You have to move to the dashboard page. How we are going to give the dashboard page? DASHBOARD. Dashboard. Okay, dashboard. Later what I have to do here? Colon. Otherwise what it has to go? Navi of error page. Error. ERROR. Dashboard error. Later what will come here? After this? Semicolon you will get. This only? We are doing this one only? Yes or no? So here ఇప్పుడు క్లియర్ గా కనిపిస్తుంది. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సో దిస్ వన్ we are calling as what? Conditional rendering we are calling. We are calling this is the conditional rendering. So you are giving these references. Yes or no? Here whatever the data I am having, the data I am entering here, this one will be cached. And ఈ catch అవుతున్నాయి అని చెప్పడానికి what you have to do here? You have to give that references to here, right? So those names, whatever the names catching here, admin enter చేసినప్పుడు whatever the admin you are entering, that use ref will be cached that data and it will put into the uname, right? So that name reference you have to give to your boxes. Yes or no? Yes or no? You have to tell to that boxes, take the data from uname, take the data from upassword, right? So that one reference you have to give here. How we are going to give here means reference we are using here. So here we are using some ref, ref, ref equals to, ref equals to, which one we are having here, whatever the data we are having, that one will be in the curly braces only. Why means these all are the JSON objects. Okay, so uname I'm going to give here, uname I'm going to give here. So reference I gave for the this one, and later what I have to give here, where I have to give here, this one only, enter your password. Later what I have to do here, I have to give the reference equals to, difference equals to curly braces, which name, UPWD, UPWD. Yes, up to now this is clear. Yes, now then next way, which page you have to go? Dashboard page you have to. Which page you have to go? Dashboard. Here in this dashboard we have to do something, no, right? We have to display some dashboard. This is the dashboard page, this is the error page, like this, right? So right, so how we are going to write the program here? Import, you have to import React from React. Later what you have to do here, you have to write the, you have to create the function function dashboard, DASHBOARD, function dashboard, function. And first one what you have to do, first exactly what you have to do, you have to export your dashboard, export default dashboard, dashboard. Now you have to write return, very good, return. In this return what you have to use, React fragment. Why we are using the React dot fragment? React dot fragment, why we get the okay, correct only, right? So here what you have to give the output as, here I'm using one tag, that is the h1 tag, and here what you have to give the output, dashboard, dashboard, dashboard page, dashboard page. Credentials are in what you can say, login successfully. Otherwise what data you want to give, dashboard page. Is it enough? Okay, so this is the dashboard page, nothing is there. We have to create the error page also, same like this only, right? So now tell me what I have to do, import React from React. Later what I have to do, I have to write one function. What is that function? Error, error, and you have to export that one, export default error, ERROR, error. And later what I have to do here, I have to use what? Return, RETURN. Girls, if you know, why you are sitting silently? Huh? Why you people are sitting silently? If you know what you have to write in the code, React dot, all has to participate. Don't sit silently. React dot fragment. Open your mouths. React fragment. What I have to write here? One tag you have to choose. The tag, in this tag what I have to write? Error page. Error page. Error page. Here you can write whatever the data you want to. Oops, this is error page. Yes, we wrote all the things. Now you have to write the master component. You have to write. Yes or no? So now write the, now the cinema will start. Master. What we have to do in the master? Which one you have to import first? Which one? React. Okay. Import React from React, and you have to import the before pages also, right? So what pages you have to import? All has to participate in this. Okay, I'm not saying for somebody only, right? So all, you know the means. Please open your voice, please. Okay, next, which one you have to import? Import login from login, and next which one? Import dashboard from dashboard, and next one import error from error. Okay, later what I have to import here? Which one you are using here to navigate, to route? These all things we have to use, right? So which one you have to use here? We are creating any links? No, right? We are not at all creating our links. We are redirecting to your page. That's it. Okay, when we are opening that page, it has to show login page directly. Then you have to give the credentials. Then it has to move, right? So how we are going to import that one? Import route, ROUT, route, comma, routes from React hyphen router hyphen top. Later what you have to do? You have to create one function, right? Yes, we are going to create the function. M should be the capital. Master, later master, and what you have to do later? You have to import this master file. Import export you have to do, right? Export default master, MASTER, master. Import export default master. Later what I have to do here? Return, RETURN, return in this React. Why we are writing this React.fragment? Can anyone? To encapsulate the data. Now you have to route all the routings, right? So first one. So to encapsulate all routes, what tag you have to use? Routes tag you have to use. ROUTES. Routes tag. And in these routes tag, which one you have to do? A route tag you have to use. So how many routes you have to create? 3 routes you have to create, right? So ROUT route. In this route, what I have to do here? So here I have to create. Route has how many attributes? 2. First one is the path. Second one is the element. Now tell me. Route path equals to slash. If I am not giving anything, first page, which one we are writing for this route, that one will be applicable in that master component. If you are giving something, it will move to that one. If you are not giving anything, that one will be sticked on that only. Okay, so which one we are writing here? Login we are going to write here. So path after what we are having? Element we are having here. Element equals to curly braces. Here what is the component name? Login is the component name. And here which one you have to route it up? Which one you have to? Same this only, login only. So nothing you have to write in between, right? So you are given this one. Okay, one routing was finished. Next one what? Another route. So for what you have to write here route? For the dashboard. Route path equals to dashboard. DA, whatever the date, dashboard. 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 Later, element is what? Tell me, what is the element? Element equals to curly braces and the tag here, what one you have to use? Dashboard tag you have to use here. Next, what you have to do here? Next, what you have to do here? Here you have to close the route, right? ROUT route. ROUT. Why, where do we get the wrong? Where, ma? Okay, this one. Okay. Here, no? Here you have to close. Then why we are getting here out mistake? One more time, tell me. We cannot sit in this, right? Now tell me, route. Okay, very good. Now path, PATH path equals to what? Dashboard, DASHBOARD. Dashboard. Later what we are having? Element we are having. Element equals to what? Curly braces. In these curly braces, what you have to write? Dashboard tag you have to write. Dashboard tag we are having. Okay. Now next one is what? Error, right? So next one, error. How you are going to? Tell me. Route tag. And in these, what are the attributes we are having? Path equals to curly braces. I mean, curly braces are same. What? Here what I have to write? Error. Later, which attribute we are having here? Element attribute we are having here. In this element, what thing we have to use here? Curly braces. In this curly braces, yes. Okay. Okay. Then we will move to the next one. Yes or no? So here, why we get these routes like this? Okay. That one also taking very much of ego problem, right? So these all things where we have to deploy main.jsx. Main.jsx. So which one you have to import here, boys? Import master from master. And later, which one you have to import? Browser router, right? So why we are importing this browser router? Why, Ray? To encapsulate your all components in one place, we need browser router. And here you have to change what? This one you have to change browser router. And here you have to change what? Here master component, right? MASTER, master. And here you have to change this one also what? Browser router. All the things we did, yes or no? We are done with what? Login, dashboard, error, master, main. What the output will come, I don't know. You have to. Total program you only tell, no? So first, What you have to do? You have to go for what? Terminal, view, terminal. Okay, where we are? Login example only, right? Now what you have to do? You have to run your program, right? How you are going to run your program? npm run. Yes. Expected. Failure run dependency. Where? What? Use navigate. Where we used this use navigate? Yes, this only no we did. React hyphen router hyphen DOM only we did no. So curly this one you have to use I think so. React hyphen router hyphen DOM. Correct only we did now. So we will see once again. npm run dev. Yes, why we are not getting anything? Here we are giving the references also where we did the mistake. Can anyone? Correct only no we did. Uname dot current dot value. What ma? Huh? Why three dots? Huh? Why it is coming? If it is coming like that, it is any problem. C should be the capital. Huh? That only it is showing no current. Navi దగ్గర where ma? Dot slash board that only no. Navi of huh? Dot dashboard you are saying. There also we are giving dot dashboard only no. In the pages also we are giving that only no. In master.jsx also when you are creating dot dashboard only we are giving no. In before classes dot we gave. Yes. Here dot. Here also dot. Okay. In this login.jsx also we have to give. We will check that one also what will happen. Dot. Where? Legend or all are correct only. Placeholder, text, whatever they are given, that only we gave row. Where we did the mistake, Ray? Routes also we did. What is the problem then? We will see once again in the terminal what will happen. Also we are not getting. So program was not correct. Program is correct only, but where we didn't get, where we did the mistake, I will check. Up to that, you can write that one. Okay, make it fast. Write this one, I will check it now. Don't make noise. Do your work. That's it. What happened? समझ में नहीं आया. हाँ. Error से करने. I know Ray where it will shows. I know that one also. Okay. I will tell you where you people are saying in that when we are running the program there it will shows you are saying right. Yes or no? वो enter. Here it will shows you are saying right. Control shift I मारे तो तुमको दिखाते किधर है. Yes or no? This only you people are saying right. Ah. The request module node modules white something master.jsx5 mask what master.jsx inka we will check one more time huh? I think this dash this one will not come I think so we will check without this one and with this one also we will check I think this one will not come we will see oh enter it's not showing no so what is the error here hooks can only be called inside the body of the function component this could happen login.jsx huh which one okay first write this one I will check it where we got the error Finished, ma? Make it fast, ma. Write a program, ma. Fast. Make it fast. If you have finished means we will move to the next one. We will check this one also. Where we did the mistake. You have to check in the systems now. Okay. Don't make noise, boys. Make it fast. Over this one. Bindu madam dibilang ఒకసారి Yes. Over dashboard page. Then move to the error.jsx. Same thing we are having. Just a little bit data we are going to change here. That's it now. Over. Error.jsx also same like that only. Now master.jsx. దొరకలేదు దొరికించుకుందాం. At the end. Where ma? First slash ఇచ్చాను. Okay. ఇక్కడ login ఇచ్చిన what will happen? Nothing will happen. If I am removing this one means this page will be stick to the master page. That's it. If you are giving login here and dashboard, you are removing there, you are just giving slash only, then what will happen means only the dashboard page will stick to you. In the master page, it will show you that master page. That's it. That's why we are giving the slash here. Nothing is there. Yes. Who's that? Write that master.jsx also. Master.jsx also, please. Why you people are making noise? How many members are able to stay here up to 2 o'clock? How many members? I am asking, that's it. Okay, don't stay. I am not saying. How many members are willing to stay here up to 2 o'clock? Up to 2 o'clock. Please raise your hands. Up to 2 o'clock. Koncham like this. No one? Girls, what you have to do? Boys, okay, okay, 10 members. That's it now. No one are ready? Wow. It's like over, ma? Writing the program. Finished? Yes, don't make noise. Do this one fast. Yes. ఇప్పుడు కావాలి. Now you need the class, right? Okay. If you are finished means we will go for the another thing, ma. Yes, this one you have to do the program when the session will happen. Okay, ఇప్పుడు జరుగుతుంది కదా మీకు హ్యాండ్స్ ఆన్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. నౌ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ దిస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ వేర్ యూ డిడ్ ద మిస్టేక్. మీరు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయండి, నేను ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తా. బిఫోర్ దట్ we will go for the next topics. Okay. So our next topic is, so what we are learning now? React we are learning. Yes or no? We are learning React. That is the front end, which we can see exactly what we are having in your page. Yes or no? So if you want to see that one, you have to connect with what? Back end is connected with what? Yes, girls paper came. Where is boys paper? Give me the paper. ఇప్పుడు రాస్తున్నాడు ద్వారా ఆరంభం వచ్చిన చేయడం హార్దిగా తాగేసుకొని. Yes, give me that paper. Honor CSC only. In the CSC, no one is there. AML, CS like that. Honor CSC. There your people are. Okay. Give me the names of your. Okay. So, front end is connecting with what? Back end. Back end is connecting with what? Database. Okay. So now tell me where it will give the connection. How we are going to connect? You have some idea, right? Yes or no? You are having some idea. Back end, front end, these all things, right? So here see. This is my new thing, and here I am having my front end as what? React. This is my React front end, and this is the back end, and this is what? DB. That only? That only? Yes or no? So what is this? This is the front end. If you are thinking, this is the front end, which is nothing but in this front end, what we are having? Front end. In this front end, what we are having? React. React. And here I am having back end. Back end. In this back end, what we are connecting in the DB? Back end. Node.js as well as what? That one we will think later. We will talk about this one later. And back end over. And this is the DB database. Listen here carefully. We are having here which database we are having? MongoDB. We are having MongoDB. We are having MongoDB. That's it now. So who are giving the request to the backend? Who are giving the request to the backend? Front end is giving the request to the backend. Okay, so it is giving what? It is giving the request from the front end side. Request REQ. Request from the backend side. Then what will happen? Then what will happen? Backend is connecting with what? Database. Okay, it will take the data from the database, and here what you want, what you have to be here in this database, you have to push some data, otherwise you have to be some data in this database. If you are having some data and this data will be useful for your backend, okay, so what will happen here? You have to, this backend, this database will give the answer, response to your Node.js. Okay, in this Node.js, okay, whatever the data it is taking from the DB, it is giving to the front end. It is giving the front end, and which is nothing but whatever the request it is passing to the Node.js. Okay, this Node.js give this request to whom? MongoDB. Okay, which is nothing but the database, and MongoDB will search the data and it will identify the data and it will give the data to whom? Node.js, which is nothing but the backend. Backend will give the data to the front end, which is nothing but the React.js. Now tell me, how many types of databases should be here? How many types of databases we are having? In the MERN, we are having Mongo. Okay, it is okay. Now tell me, how many types of databases you are having here? How many? I am asking how many, not the names. 2. Okay. What are those? What are those we are having? We are having 2 types of databases you are saying. What are those? First one is the SQL database. First one is the SQL database, which is nothing but the structured query language. Whatever the data we are having in this, it will be in the form of the tables, rows and columns. Suppose if you are having the roll number, name and the class, that only it will be extended up to the last. Okay, you cannot change that. In the place of your roll number, you cannot write the name. Okay, in the in the place of your name, you cannot write any other thing. Whatever the row we are having, with the help of that row only, we are with the help of that header only, we are going to enter your data. You cannot change the data in the SQL. Whatever the query you are writing, whatever the data we are having, that data will be taken with the help of the queries. Like select, insert, delete, like this we are going to do. Yes or no? And but this is the SQL, which is nothing but the structured query language, and it has the data in the formation of tables, rows, and columns. And the next one is the NoSQL. NoSQL is nothing but whatever the data we are having, that data we are pushing there, which is nothing but one student has roll number, name, area, address, and pin code, all the things, but he don't have the phone number. And the second student have the all the things, which is nothing but name, roll number, and he didn't mention that area where he is living, and he mentioned the phone number. One student entered that roll number and phone number and area. One student entered name, roll number, and the phone number. Like that, according to the user friendly, it has to, you are giving the data to your SQL database. Then that type of data we are calling as the NoSQL, which is nothing but it has to maintain it. It will not maintain any order. It will not maintain anything like that. Okay, whatever the data we are having, we are pushing that data into the database. Whatever the data we are having, that one we are pushing into the database. That is the NoSQL. Okay, here no formation of your tables, no formation of your rows, columns, these all things. Whatever the data we are having, that one we are giving to them. That's it. So here, this is we are using in the MongoDB. In this MongoDB, we are going to use this one. We are going to use this one. So MongoDB is a NoSQL data. NoSQL data. Now, can we see the differences between the SQL and NoSQL? Can we? Yes or no? Now tell me how you can see that notepad. And here now tell me, we will talk about that some differences. So this is my SQL, and this is the NoSQL. This is the NoSQL. Okay, NoSQL. NoSQL. Now tell me, what is the first thing? SQL is the what? Structured language or what, ma? Structured language only. SQL. What are the examples for the SQL you are thinking? What are the examples you are thinking? Oracle, Inca. What you are having? MySQL, and SQL Server. SQL Server are the example. SQL Server are the example. Now the next one. Now for the NoSQL, what are the examples we are having? MongoDB, and Cassandra DB. Where you listen this name? Cassandra. In the chocolates, right? Ice cream, I think so. Cassandra DB are the examples. Okay. Now the next one. Whatever, so on you can write here. Okay. So now the next one. It has the databases. It contains what? Databases. Yes or no? It contains what? Databases. And here also it will also contains the same databases only. Same databases only. Now the third one, we are having here in the data in the form of the tables. But here in this NoSQL, we are having the data in the form of the collections. In the form of the collections, we are having. Okay. Now the next one, we are using here data in the form of the rows. We are declaring. But here But here in the form of the documents, we are going to use here. Now, here we are using primary key. In this primary key, we are going to use to get the unique values. But here in this, we are having ID. We are having ID. And this MongoDB supports the cloud environment, in the form of MongoDB Atlas, where you can give the data, create the data, that one you are saying that one as the MongoDB Atlas. Okay, you can create your data with the help of the MongoDB Atlas. How we are going to create your data tomorrow we will see. Okay, so total it is 1 hour session continuously. What you are doing, these all things we have to know. So which is nothing but you have to do repeatedly this process, no? So that's why we will see this one tomorrow class. Okay, this is very important thing. For this also you can come to the class tomorrow. This is that much of worthable. Okay, so MongoDB Atlas, from the MongoDB Atlas, we are going to create our data. This is the cloud environment for your MongoDB. Okay, so this is the MongoDB. Now tell me, in this MongoDB, what we are having? We are having this is the NoSQL. Okay, and it has the collections as and it has the documents, and we are recognizing this one with the help of the ID hyphen, or what we are saying, that one ID we are using. And MongoDB supports what? The cloud environment in the form of the MongoDB Atlas. Now the second one is the Node.js. Now you have to know about this is time to learn about the Node.js. Node.js. Now what is the Node.js? Node.js is what, ma? To connect to DB, we need the environment Node.js. To connect DB, we need backend technology. That is what? That is Node.js. Node.js is used to connect database. We will develop Node.js application with the help of JavaScript. In this Node.js also we are using the JavaScript. So what you have to write here? Enter. Yes. Now Node.js, and to develop Node.js applications, we need JavaScript. Whatever the things we are using in the form of the JSON objects only, it is nothing but JavaScript object notations. JavaScript, Node.js supports modules or libraries. Some 3 modules it will support. Okay, so it will support how many? 3. What are those? Node.js supports libraries are framework. We can say that one as the framework or library also. So what are those? First one is the Express.js. This one we are calling as the module, not JS. Express module we are calling this one. Okay, for what purpose we are using this Express module, which is nothing but this is the one of the part of your Node.js. This is the one of the part of your Node.js. Why you are using this Express module? Express module used to develop REST API calls. REST API calls. Express module will be useful for what? Express module will be helpful for create what? REST API calls. REST API calls. REST APIs calls. API calls. So what are the API calls? Can anyone? What are the REST API calls? Can anyone? What are the example for this? What are the example for this? Get, put, post, inka, delete, right? So these all we are calling what? Express module. We are having these API calls, which is nothing but to bring the data. We are using the get to give the request to the Node.js, which is nothing but the DB. Okay, Node.js will connect with what? DB only, right? So to connect with that one, you are giving the get API. Okay, if you want to modify or if you want to change the data, then you are using the put. Okay, if you want to delete that one, you are using delete. If you want to post, which is nothing but if you want to get the response from that one, you are giving the post. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Okay, these API calls we are going to use now. And the second module is the MongoDB. MongoDB module. This is the module that is the database. Is it clear to everyone? This is the part of what? This is the part of Node.js. Okay, that MongoDB another one, this MongoDB is another one. Okay, whatever the data we are writing in this Node.js, that one will be connected with the MongoDB, right? So in this, from this Node.js and it has to connect with the MongoDB means here it is, we are having the MongoDB module. This module is connecting with the MongoDB. This module is connecting with the MongoDB. This MongoDB is in the part of what? Node.js. Okay, we are having two MongoDBs. Once again, I am saying that is the MongoDB, that is the database. To connect with this MongoDB, Node.js, and we have to give one particular thing. No, that is that module is the MongoDB module. Okay, this MongoDB module is connecting with the MongoDB database. Okay, so to connect with database, we need MongoDB module. We need MongoDB module. And then third one is the CORS policy. CORS. Third one is what? CORS. CORS, CORS. It will enables the CORS policy. Is it clear to everyone? Yes or no? How many modules we are having in this? 3 modules we are having. What are those? First one is the Express module. Second one is the MongoDB module. Third one is the CORS module. We will download above modules with the help of the NPM. With the help of the NPM, we are going to download these all modules like NPM install, 3 at a time you can. Express space CORS space MongoDB. Otherwise, what we are having MongoDB only, no? This one MongoDB. This one we are going to use. These 3 are connecting with each other. Okay, so here we are using for this one to bring this data to connect with these all things. We are using these asynchronous calls. Okay, what are those asynchronous calls? Get, post, put, delete. So these 4 asynchronous calls we are going to use in this MongoDB. So how we are going to create your MongoDB? These all things and how we are going to create your data? Where we are going to create your data? MongoDB Atlas. Where we are going to create MongoDB Atlas? We are going to create our data. So shall we see that one? Shall we see that one? Where it will be? Just we will see that one. That's it. So MongoDB Atlas, it will shows like this. So when you are going for this one, don't give any money option there. See, then it will shows like this. So where you have to go, what you have to do, these all things I will tell tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow I will explain these all things, each and every one. Okay. Now move to your systems. Each and everyone has to move to your systems fast. Don't make noise. we did the mistake? Where? In the function only we have to write. We have to create the button function in the inside the function only, but we created outside of the function. So there we did the mistake. Okay. See here, function login. This one we are creating outside of the function. That's why we got the error. Okay. Now here you can enter O. Login page. Directly it is showing yes or no. So here you have to enter which one? Suppose which you are using some data. Login. Oops, error page. Okay. So once again, if you are clicking, if you are going for your output, once again, go, enter, login page. What are the, hey, hello, admin, dashboard page. Now, I'm going to check each and every one system. You have to do. Everyone has to create the login dashboard error page. Master component. Take the version already installed over. If you are having a chance, yes. How many components you have to create now? 4 components. What are those? Yes, it is the option here. What are those? First one is the topic, second one is the third one is the fourth one is the yes, very fast. Boys, don't very boys.